All right, now it's time to look for some hardwood floors, which I love looking. So, I have the gray and black. So, gray and black, gray for the walls, and then I did the little trim in black. So, I want to try to find something that kind of matches with that. Um, I like that, but it's a little bit too much of brown. Let's keep looking. Let's see. See, none of those. That's not what I'm looking for. It's got a lot of brown in it. Too much brown. Let's see at the top, even at the top. Brown and beige and I don't know what colors those are. But let's look at these. There's one, but I think that's too gray or too dark or something. All right, so just gonna keep looking here. Now I kind of like that one because it's like dark, not too dark, not too brown. Gosh, yeah. And I like that one too, but that's not the scheme I'm looking for. Now I don't really like any of those at the top, and those are just too dark on the end. And that one is just a dark brown. But look how this one looks in a room. That almost makes me dizzy. So I don't really like that one either. And there's some on the end. Yeah, I don't really like any of those. They look so dull and bland. All right, let's walk on the other side. Well, who remembers towel? Or I don't know how long this would last, but definitely don't want that. All right, what am I looking for? Okay, come on, Nick. Keep it together. Stay on track, Nick. And I start looking at everything but what I'm looking for. Okay, all right. So this is the more expensive side. Well, no, it's not too bad. $149, but I don't like any of those either. Not for what I'm looking for. Yeah, I do like that. Reminds me, I like that one. Kind of reminds me of my grandfather's pine wood chestnut chest he had. All right, let's just keep looking. Now I do like that one because I feel like it's a little bit of brown and dark brown. I don't want either color to outdo the other color. So, all right, let's see here. I'll come back to that one. Now, I don't really like any of these. I don't really like any of those either. Yeah. Kind of like that, but it's too much of a dull gray look to me. All right, let's see here. Kind of like that one. It's got that little black in it. And I kind of like that one. It's got that vintage, a little bit of dark brown, a little dark brown mixed with gray. Yeah, I kind of like that one. That one is $2.70. Why do I always like the ones that cost a little bit more? Why couldn't I like one that's like $1.49 or 99 cents? You know what I'm saying? I like that one. Let's see. Where is it down here? That's it right there, I think. Yep, I think that's it right there. I think I like that one. That one right there is kind of what I'm looking for. With a little mixture of gray and a little mixture of black. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm just trying to make a decision. All right. See, that one has a little bit of brown mixed with, well, it looks like gray, but it's really not gray. But it has that look, that texture, and a little bit of black. So I do like that. Yeah. I may go with that one. And let's look on the other side real quick. Well, you know what? It gets a little more expensive, see? And luckily, I don't like any of those, so we don't have to worry about that. And that's $2.90. I don't like any of those either. Well, I mean, I like them. It's the color. Yeah, those colors. And look how wide it is. Yeah, those colors. And what we got over here? Now, I like that one, but I like the other one I saw better. And that one is $1.99. Don't want the solid color. I like the colors that like are a mixture of colors. Yeah, I like that one. And that's $2.99. A little bit more expensive. So, okay. And I like that one too. It's $2.99. So I've been up here at least 3 times. So now it's time to make a decision, because now it's time for the floors. And I do like that one too. That one is $1.99. But I think I like the one we saw over here better. And I think that one is going to win. Makes no sense how many times I've been up here, but that's how I do. Up here online. Then I see it online. I got to come look at it in person. Which one was it? That one. All right. I think I'm going to go with, that one's not too bad either. Yeah, that one's not too bad either. But I think I'm going to go with this one. I like this one. All right. We will see what it looks like when we lay it down. Let me go get some help to get this stuff. Let me go get my husband. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see the end result soon.